Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, I'm doing a cash stuffing. I haven't done a cash stuffing video in a couple of months. Made a big purchase. I got a new car, so I'm back at it. I have still been watching what I'm spending and all those good things, but I haven't actually been doing the cash stuffing part of it. Just mainly just keeping it in my account and just being mindful. I haven't used any of the money in my binders or anything, so I haven't just been out frivolously spending stuff. I just, I was trying to see like how my money was, like the change in my finances with the purchase of the car, and then at the same time, like right before I got my car, I got a raise and something else. Oh, and I've been doing overtime too, so it's kind of like hard. I don't have to make my first payment on my car until April next month. Actually, it's this week. Actually, my first payment is due on the 2nd. So it's been like me just trying to make sure everything is in line so that I'm not struggling. Because I told that guy I don't want to be car broke. You know how these car dealerships can be. These people. All right, so I'm cash stuffing today, $440. So let me count that out before I go into my spiel about all the good things. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 180, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And we got 440. It actually would have been more than this, but there were some things that I had to get online, so that kind of brought my cash stuffing amount down, but that's fine. That's fine, right? Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. Well, I don't know if I should be saying it after I just got a new car. But yeah. And then I thought about it. Let me tell you something, you guys. I'm not one for like to just do big purchases like that all willy-nilly. Even like if I'm buying furniture, I research like I am just a research person. Like I need to know all the information I need to know, if it's worth spending, if it's worth, all of the things. So for this car, I researched so much that I just drove myself nuts. It was just like, girl, like you just can't even research anymore. Just forget it. I tired my own self out. It was really crazy. All right, so groceries, I have $1. I'm surprised I have anything in here because, like I said, I've just been using my card. Okay, so we had $1. All right, so let's get started. I'm putting my usual $150. Now, before I started doing the online groceries and just taking out my card and then putting it back with the cash, but I'm just going back to the store now. The weather's warmer. I have a new car. So, yeah, I'm going to drive myself to the store. So, yeah, we're back to the groceries. Back to the grocery shopping for myself. Spending, we're going to put 20 in. Nothing for dining out. I am... the last time I went out was actually 2 weeks ago. I went to Cheesecake Factory with my niece and my goddaughter. Had a ball, but I am now very strict on my high protein, low carb diet for my workout regimen and things like that. So, if I do dine out, I don't know, a salad or something, like I can't, that's nothing I'm not really going to be worried about right now. So Buffer's getting $10 for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, I'm not worried about the dining out portion of it anymore. For right now. Not anymore, but for right now. Right? Let's be sensible. There's going to be times where I'm going to go out with friends and things like that and family. So, but I will be okay. All right, so while it is done, we'll put that there for now. And let's go into the binders. It's been a minute since I've done these videos. I'm like, I don't know what the heck's going down. All right. So household doesn't have, oh, see that? Household is getting $10. I was about to be wrong already. We're getting 10 in households. And medicine should have 10 in there already, and I'm putting another 10. So that's 30 in medicine. I'm thinking of something. Because I added vitamins and collagen powder to my daily regimen. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this as medicine, but what I put in my Amazon envelope, that's what I'll use, because I order those on Amazon, the collagen and the biotin. Well, the biotin's probably going to last me a little bit. What did I say? Oh, the vitamins. What do you call those vitamins? It's the women's, it's like the all-around vitamins. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's going to bother me that I don't remember what it is. But I think I'm going to keep that in my Amazon. I'm going to just put money in there for that so that when I need to re-up, it's there. I'm not going to put it in medicine. All right, kitty care. Sorry. There's a lot of changes I've been doing lately, and I'm having to like readjust a lot of things in my life. So kitty care has 5. We're going to put 10 in here for 15. I found them. I don't know if you guys been watching my videos, but I found a litter box that was perfect. It was a hooded, because I told you guys after I got Poppy neutered, he would like start by sitting and peeing, and then all of a sudden he'd stand up and then spray the back of the litter pan. But because it wasn't high enough, he was spraying the walls. So I had to get like a hooded litter box. Found one, fell in love with it. Awesome. It was at Walmart. So I don't keep them for long. I keep them like a few months or whatever. Then I like to get new ones or whatever. So I went to go get the new ones, and they didn't have the one that they like. It's the 3-part with the pull-up tray and the whatever. The things are not latching on the side properly. It's just a mess. And I just want the one that I had back. And I can't find it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And I refuse. I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on a litter pan. I mean, in a litter box. They poop and pee there. Like, I'm not going to do it. My cousin's always trying to get me to spend money on these expensive litter boxes on Amazon. I just don't. Something about that, it just seems weird. Like, it's a toilet for cats. Why do I need to spend $100 for that? Anyways, so I'm still on the lookout. I'm thinking, like, every time I go to Walmart, I just go by there to check to see if they have that litter pan available. I'm so mad that they don't have that one anymore. So personal, we're not doing anything. Furniture, we're not doing anything. Entertainment, we're not doing anything. Hobbies, we are putting 10 in here. And this is what I'm using for affiliate products and things like that. So we have 30 in here now. Yes. What did I put in here? 10, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Just trying to make sure I'm talking as I'm doing this. All right. Self-care. We're not doing anything. Clothing. No. Weight loss. No. Hair. Yes. Hair is getting $20. So I'm waiting to get braided for it to get braided. 20, 40, 60, 80 for hair. I'd like to have $200 for that. Fun is getting 10. So fun has 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I like to keep something in here so when I go out, I can pull from here as well. Home is not getting anything. Toiletries is good. Laundry is good. What do we have? 45. Yeah, it's good. Amazon is going to get $10. So Amazon has 5. So we have 15. So not just for the things like my vitamins and things that I just discussed, but any like Amazon purchases that I do, I can always take this money out of here and then put it back in my account when I do online purchases. So that's why I have my Amazon. I was in denial about that for a long time, but I love Amazon and I love getting Happy Mail. So there's that. I actually have something coming for me tomorrow and I'm super excited. All right, emergency. This is my high priority. It was just in my low priority. This is high priority. All right, emergency is getting its usual 20. So I have 1,000 in the bank. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. So 14, 20. Should have been at 15 by now, but we're going to move on, right? We're going to move on. It's all good. Savings gets the usual 20 as well. I always put the same amount for that, for savings and emergency. So here's savings. 1,000 in the bank, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. So 14, 20 in here as well. Travel is getting $10. Travel now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. 165 for travel. Go Wild, which is the planner conference, which I don't think we're having this year. But we can still put this in here and I can use it for travel or whatever else I want to use it for. Maybe I'll just put it in the bank. Put it in my emergency and my savings. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 35. So 235. Yeah, this would be a nice amount to put in there. I might divide it into my emergency and savings. Okay, car maintenance, because I have a new car. Oh, did I tell you what kind of the car I got? I have a 2026 Mazda CX-30 and I love it. It's so cute. I've always wanted like a compact SUV. Even when I had my Hyundai Sonata, that's the one I traded in. I've had it for 9 years, you guys. I didn't even realize I've had that car for that long. But even when I got that car, I was still wanting an SUV. And I was just like, oh, let me just get the Sonata. But this time when I got this car, I was like, I'm not settling. I want my compact SUV. And I'm not going to settle for a car. I want my SUV. So car maintenance, we're not going to put anything in here because I have the warranty. And he even added additional 2 years of warranty because I was not going to budge on like what they were trying to, the price they were trying to get me to take it at. So then he lowered the number, he lowered the amount, and I was still like, well, I told him, I said, well, I have an appointment on Saturday to see another car that I actually really wanted, this Buick. I forgot it was, I don't remember what kind of Buick it was, but I really had my heart set on this Buick. So I told him that, and then it's like, oh man, if you were gonna say like a Honda, or I forgot the other make, but he was like, if you would have said that, I would have said, okay, I see what you're saying, you know, come back if you decide, you know, you want to get the Mazda. He said, but a Buick, oh my gosh. And I just looked at him. He was like, okay, what if we, he went down again on the price, and then he was like, and then I'll even add 2 years of additional warranty on top of what you get. And I was like, all right, We can do it. So I don't need maintenance. So, I don't know. I got to think of something else I could do that for. I don't know. I'm not going to do an envelope for my car note because that's going to come out of my account. And I already have a separate thing set up on my SoFi for that. So I'm not going to do an envelope for that. But I'll think of something. I don't know. Car taxes, I still have to pay, of course. But I'm not going to put anything in it for this week. Only because my taxes probably won't be due. Will it be in my, it might be half of it in July. I don't know. I have to see. Maybe July, but I have time. If it is, it's not going to be that much because it's just half the year. Subscriptions, we're going to do 20 because what they do in Connecticut is you have your tax amount, but they split it for payment. So we pay the first half of, like, okay, say if your taxes for your car, $400. So your bill in January will be $200, and then your bill in July will be $200 to make up the $400 for the year. So I don't yeah, I'll see what it says for July. It's not going to be the full amount, so it's going to be really small. So subscriptions, we're going to put 20 in because I'm still trying to get my Paramount Plus. I want to pay that for a year. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Yeah. And for Paramount Plus is 140. So I want to be able to get that. So happy they got UFC now. I'm loving the UFC fight nights on Saturday. This is like my most favorite day of all because I love UFC. All right. So this is the 3 months ahead. We're doing 20 like we do. I always do 20 and 3 months ahead, emergency and savings. So, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Wait, what? Hold on. I forgot what I left off. 20, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4. I have to do like this. 5, 20, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. 35, 40. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I was bugging y'all. Okay. 540. Sorry. I just split it out. My brain was scrambled. Oh, you know why? Because I kept thinking 50 and 40 is 90. And I'm looking at the 540. That's why I was like, wait, what? This is not making sense. Okay. So now we're doing some challenges. So I have not been doing my challenges, of course, because I have not been doing my cash stuffing, but I am going to. My monthly challenges, we'll get to that, but I am going to still complete the ones that I missed. All right, so we're going to do a roll of dice. I owed $22, so 21 and 2. Oh, let's put this here like that. All right, let's get out all of the things. See, I forgot I'm supposed to have my sticky notes out and ready. These do not fall. Don't want an avalanche to come down. Okay. So first, I guess we're going to color these in. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's move some of this stuff over. right, do we have enough 4s? What do we don't have? We don't have any 2s. So let's do 1, 2. We have 3 4s. Oh, here's a 4 here. This is almost done, and then I'm going to clean it off and do it again. I'm going to use a different color next time. I always use a blue, and it's just too dark. Okay, we did the 3. All right, so we can do 5. We need 2 5s. So this 5 and this 5. Excellent. All right. Let's see what we got going on for next time. Let's take this off. Oh, 6. All right. Here we go. There's my pen. 4. 1. 1. Come on, let's have the potential to have a good number. 4. 6. 6. So we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 22 again. Yeah, 10, 20, 1, 2. All right. Working with 22 again. We got some good numbers there. So we have to do 2 6s. We have 2 6s. We have the 2 4s. Ooh, we don't have any 1s or 2s. We're going to have to double up and maybe do 6 and 6 maybe. I mean a 5. Yeah, 5. 5, 6, 6. Yeah. All right. So that is that for roll the dice. Okay. And now, yes, for the monthly. I know I'm still in, even though I had some singles in my pocketbook. So I was going to add it to the cash stuffing, but I just did it right there. But I'm going to finish this line. And I got February. I'm still going to put, I'm putting March and April in here because I'm not going to skip. I don't like skipping. Some people don't mind the skip. I have to finish it. So, here we go. Here's March. Look how cute. How could I not do that one? And then we got April. I got a lot to do, looks like, right? So we're finishing up January. We're already into February, so that's good. So let's finish out January, which is $27. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and these are all the same. So 9 times 3 is 27. So I always want to finish this out. Let's see how long it takes me to catch up. I don't think it's going to be too long, but we'll see. We shall see. This one was cute, though, with the fireworks. All right, so January is done. 25, 6, 7 goes in to this. Then we have, now we have February, March, and April to do. And that April will set us up for this month because April's on the way. So I'm just going to pop this one in here now while I am doing it so that it's already in here. Can you not? There you go. Okay. And I decided I'm going to take out the monthlies quarterly. Ooh, so if I do that, then it means, yeah, that means March. I'll have to empty this and put it in the savings or wherever I choose to use it. But, all right, so put this over there so I can clean that out. So that's done. We don't need this. We did the monthly. I want to do $20 in the $700 challenge back here. And this little baby. We're going to put 20 in here. I changed the color in this one. This one used to be blue too, I think. That blue is too blue. All right. I'll be glad to finish this one too. $700 saved. Amaze balls. All right, so that is that. And I forgot to put, oh yeah, $11 for, this is all for the savings challenge binder. That's all I'm doing for that because I want to put the leftover $11, but we have 12 now. Let's wait. I need to, let's put all these other extra ones back. Okay, so we have the $11 that's left over, plus I have the $1 from my wallet. So let's see if this is the what you call 100 envelope challenge. Let's see if I have the 12 open or not. So is it dusty? I don't know. Yes, 12 is open. All right, so we can do 12. We can do 12. Awesome sauce. So 10, 11, 12. There you go. $12 is in there. All right, so everything. Where's the magnetic strip? Why isn't it? Well, that womps. Look, it's not even sticking anymore. It's supposed to be like a magnetic thing here. It is there, but I don't know why it's not. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. All right, so that's it, you guys. Everything has been accounted for and taken care of. It feels good to be back to my cash stuffing. I just took a little break, but thankfully I did not go hog wild crazy. Still was maintaining as best as I could with my money in my account because I didn't want to start picking up any bad spending habits once again. But that's going to be it, you guys. I cash stuffed $440 today. I get paid bi-weekly, so this will be from my March 27th paycheck. Okay, so that's it for this cash stuffing video. If you all enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like button. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you are notified when new videos are uploaded. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday or whatever day you're watching this. Stay safe and remember to be the reason someone smiles, okay? I'll talk to y'all later.